Hello. So it's already 10 o'clock. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, just doing my morning routine. I just got out of the shower, obviously, so now I need to do the rest of my skincare. I already washed my face with the Clear Proof cleanser today because my skin has been breaking out a little bit, unfortunately. Gotta love hormones, and I think it's also the changing of the season. And my skin's pretty sensitive, and I like to dermaplane, but I switched razors that I use, like a different brand, and I think they're also like just not great with my skin or something. It's ferulic and niacinamide. It's a brightener for like the acne marks that I have that are like scars. This helps brighten them. This morning I woke up and I went to the gym, and that was great. I just did some core today. Core workout, which was good. It says vitamin C and E. This helps with fine line and wrinkles, and also helps with brightening. But I woke up, I packed my husband's lunch, and then I went to the gym with my youngest brother. Came home, then I made some breakfast. I've been loving the cottage cheese bagels. It's just like equal parts flour and cottage cheese, but they're so easy to make, and then that way they have more protein in them. I had one of those bagels with a little bit of cream cheese, and I made it into a sandwich with a slice of turkey bacon, an egg, and then some tomato slices. So good. I had my quiet time. I've been reading the Bible chronologically. I'm a little bit behind. I started January 1st, so it's like read it in a year. I'm a little bit behind, but I've been loving it, and it's just crazy. Like, it has you like flipping back and forth, especially in like Kings and Chronicles, and then some of the other books, flipping around a lot, just how they all like line up together. It's awesome. I've never read the Bible cover to cover, so I've only ever like grabbed from books, studied certain books, so I really should have taken off the rest of my mascara because I had mascara on to go to the gym, so now it's a little dark under here, a little bit of mascara since I didn't take it off, but oh well. So I moisturized my face, put on eye cream, and now I have my Daytime Defender, which has the SPF in it. SPF 30 in it. And took care of my dog, and I actually bathed her this morning, which is always fun. I'm sipping on the rest of my coffee. This is a honey latte. I did pretty much in everything. Shower, exfoliated, I even did a hair mask. So I'm not gonna blow dry my hair today, at least I don't think. Usually I don't like to use heat on my hair after I do a hair mask. So now I'm doing satin pans. This is the softener. I have like a nice morning routine. I love my mornings. So I kind of go by Fly Lady's morning routine. If you've ever heard of her, she just like helps people stay organized and has an app and a website. My mom used to use her. This is Smoothie Scrub, Citrus Lilac. These little calluses are all from the gym. Gotta get rid of those. I like to kind of follow that morning routine. So I unload my dishwasher, except for I don't have a dishwasher. It's just my drying rack. So I put away the dishes from in there, start a load of laundry, make my bed, eat breakfast, check my calendar, get dressed, that type of stuff. So I've pretty much done all of my morning routine except for make my bed, but that's because I will hopefully be washing. I will say having a designated day where you like do certain stuff has been really helpful for me. And I don't know why I picked Thursdays to wash my sheets. Actually, no, I think it's because, no, I don't know. I don't know why I chose Thursday. I want to relax and enjoy my weekend. So, and then Friday, I feel like doing it on Friday. I don't know, somehow Thursday. But the other things that are like part of the weekly routine, I need to have set dates for. I think I decided this morning actually that good days to vacuum are Wednesdays. I don't know. That's just how it usually falls. Wednesdays or Thursdays are when I typically vacuum. So I think I'm just gonna have a set date. I have a little robot vacuum that also sweeps and mops. So I also like to run that throughout the week. And I had some shea cream. Now, I'm excited because I've been out of the toning lotion for too long. So I am supposed to get it in today, or else usually I would use that now. So instead, I'm just gonna use some of this. It's hydrating lotion. The hair mask that I use has like coconut oil, but it smells so good. The schedule for today is we're having dinner with my family because the middle brother, he's going back to college. Him and his fiance are. They go to the same college. So we're gonna have dinner with them, and then I have a Zoom call later today. I'm gonna bake some cookies for my brother, just to send him off with some cookies. Now this is dusting powder that I made. Pretty much put it on like pressure points and whatnot. Yeah, you just put some powder on and then brush off the excess. We're in my office. I just did my eyebrows, so they are a little red. I'm gonna do my makeup. I was trying to wait to see if my Mary Kay package would come in because it has my foundation and a new concealer. Because the one that I have is pretty much gone, and I've just been using CC cream, which is fine. I like CC cream, but I really like the foundation, the Time Waste foundation that I get. But it's not gonna be here. It's like I said, I get here from like 11 to 1. I don't really feel like waiting that long. So I like to start with brows. This is in the shade Brunette, which I'm technically dark brunette. My pencil is out. Like I said, I literally was trying to use up all my products. So I just kind of fill in little sparse areas that I have with a pencil. And now I'm gonna use some eyebrow tint, which this is also almost out of. This is in the shade Dark Brunette. Just gonna lightly brush this through my eyebrows. I love the eyebrow tints. And then I'm gonna use some clear eyebrow gel just to help keep them in place. I have pretty dark and full eyebrows, so I don't really have to do a whole lot of filling in. I've got some primer. Usually when I'm getting ready or doing things, I'm listening to something or watching something. But lately, I've just been enjoying and kind of trying to be more intentional about how much I'm watching. Especially just like, you know, the things that I'm watching, obviously. I really like Gilmore Girls, especially since we're transitioning into fall. But some of the things they say in the show, I'm like, do I really want all that stuff to be pouring into my head? I don't know. Well, I do know, and the answer is no. So I've just kind of been trying to limit how much I'm watching that show and not let it be like the only thing that I'm listening to. I do love YouTube. Oh, that's concealer. I just put that on my eyelids to act as a base. And then this is under eye corrector. Just a few dots of that in the inner corner. This helps with like dark circles. Then I've got my concealer brush to blend it out. But yeah, I like watching YouTube, especially there's a few Christian people that I like to watch. One, her name is Maya, and then Rihanna Janice or something. Maya, I want to say her last name is Graves, maybe. And then Ashley, and I think her last name starts with an 8. But those are like my top 3 Christian people I like to listen to on YouTube or watch, I mean. And then I'll watch some other stuff like Dollar Tree Dinners. I like her, like watching her recipes. There's some like lady in the UK that I watch her recipe videos. And then I like Samantha Joe. I like to watch her. Those are like the main people that I'll go to their accounts to see. I try to just be intentional about what I'm filling my head with. And I feel like recently, since it is more in the fall, and I've just been watching a lot of Gilmore Girls. It's not exactly fall here, but like the evenings are getting a lot colder, and you can kind of tell that summer's coming to an end, you know, kids are back in school and whatnot. Especially today. Today like looks so gloomy out, and yesterday did too. I actually put up some fall decor yesterday. So cute. Like fall is just so cozy and warm. I absolutely love fall. That was translucent powder that I just put on. I'm gonna go in with the shade Viscotti. It's just a nice eyeshadow color to lay down kind of as like a base. I love eyeshadow. My main thing is I just love very bold eye looks. Not even bold as in necessarily the colors, because I'm just doing neutral, but I like the attention to be on my eyes. So I like to do a winged eyeliner and stuff. Okay, I've been loving Moonstone, the shade Moonstone. It's a nice shimmery shade. It's almost like a mix between a gold and a white. So I've got Crystalline, and then Gold Status is a gold shimmery shade, and I feel like it's a mix between those two. This is the combination that I've been wearing recently a lot. I've been pairing it with either hazelnut or cinnabar. I'm gonna do cinnabar today. Cinnabar is more of a warm brown. It's a little bit deeper and warmer. Hazelnut is like a light, cooler brown. I love sweaters. Like I can't wait to wear sweaters and layers. Like I just love it. Turtlenecks, well, more like mock necks. I absolutely love layering them with sweaters and sweater vests. It's just so, I just love fall. And like the deep berry or wine shades, I love those. I have a simmer pot going. I had it going yesterday, and I put it on again today. It smells so good. The simmer pot has an orange peel, some lemon juice, some cinnamon sticks, some cloves. What else did I put? Oh, I randomly put in some hibiscus leaves. But it smells so good. It smells like fall. And I changed all the wax scents to fall scents. Well, actually, it's not fall. It's actually gingerbread, but it kind of smells like fall. It's like gingerbread mixed with coconut. I think that's the scent. Maybe it's called Santa's cookies or something. But it smells fall. It smells like fall. It's good. I need to get some more wax scents. I have like none left. I have, I think, 1 cube of the Santa's cookies, and then a few cubes of this fresh linen scent. Falling snow, but that is very Christmassy. So I don't want to do that one yet. The next 2 shades. This is Burnished Bronze, which is a shimmery brown. There's a matte brown that's very similar Mahogany. It just doesn't have the sparkle to it. And Mahogany is like a tad bit darker. I like mixing the two together for my outer corner. Fall is just so good. And I love pumpkin stuff as well. I love making pumpkin bread and pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. And there's like some healthier ones that I make that are very good. And I haven't made them in a while, so I'm excited for that. Makeup, I definitely take the longest on. And it's not that I can't do it faster, because I can if I'm in a rush. But I just enjoy doing my makeup. So I like to take my time on it. And sometimes I can be a little bit of a perfectionist. with things. This I'm just kind of cleaning up with a concealer brush. Not that much though. We're gonna do some winged eyeliner. Now I use the gel, and the gel comes with a little tiny brush, but I like to use the pen to apply it instead. So once this dried out, I've been just dipping it in there. I don't know, some other Mary Kay lady said that's what she does, and I was like, that's perfect, because I like the applicator of this pen, but I like the formula of the gel. Well, I just start with a line, and then I just kind of build it to go into my lash line, and then I just follow the lash line. I started a new Bible study with some other Mary Kay consultants, and it's so good. The study or the book is called Experiencing God, and it's just so good already, and I've only done 2 days, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I love it. It just is already changing my mindset and just the focus. Chronological plan is what I do in the morning, and then Experiencing God is what I do in the evening. And I also have another Bible study that I do in person, because Experiencing God is a virtual Bible study with some Mary Kay ladies. The other one is in person. It's not with Mary Kay people, but I also really like that one. We just finished up 1 Peter and 2 Peter in that Bible study. So now we're moving on to 1st, 2nd, and 3rd John. And then I'm also in this book club that I do with some of the Mary Kay people, my director and some other consultants. We've been reading this book called Visioneering. Love. I've read 2 chapters so far. I feel like everything's kind of like together right now. Like I'm getting similar messages from all of them on just, you know, certain things I've been like praying about and struggling with. So it's just super insightful. Circling back around, I put out some fall stuff yesterday, and I love it. I have this mirror in my entryway, and it's just been looking drab. Like my entryway, it just kind of feels drab. During Christmas time, I absolutely love my entryway. It's so cute because I have like garland on the stairs, and it's just love. But it's just been so lately because I really haven't had anything. But there's a mirror down there, and it just had like a simple green bow on it, which just not cute. Just needed more, you know? I like things very colorful and extra, so it just wasn't doing it for me. So I got out some of the fall stuff, and I put 2 little leaf garlands also around it, and I was like, that's so cute. And then I stuck the bow back on, and now it's adorable. Now I love it. Okay, that's my eyeliner. It's not perfect, but I don't care. It's fine. It really is fine. It's not the end of the world. All right, CC cream. I use the shade Very Light, obviously. Yeah, so the CC creams, when you first put them on, they don't really look your shade because they have to kind of like warm up, I guess, to your skin tone, which is why I like to apply it right to my face. I love when I demo this at parties and stuff, and I squirt it in their trays that they have, the CC cream, and I squirt it in their trays, and then everyone's like looking around, they're like, I don't think this looks like my shade. I'm always like, I know, it's crazy, but once you put it on your face, it starts changing color to your undertone and just your skin tone in general, and it's so cool. And then every time they put it on, I start putting it on, it's warming up, and then And then it's like, oh my goodness, this is so good. I look so good. I'm like, I know, it's crazy. I just did a facial yesterday. And same thing. Especially with like big parties too. Like I had a party of 6 people. And they all were saying it. Well, not all, but you know, if you who didn't hear what I said. I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer to highlight. Brighten underneath the eye. I'm scraping the last bit of this out. I just use a foundation brush to blend this in as well. This is like my everyday on the go. Like these colors I wear a lot too. Do pretty light contour. This brush I love. It's a cheek brush, but it's angled on one side. And it has like where you can put your finger and squeeze the brush if you want to get like a nice line like that. Let's do like the 3s, forehead, cheek, and then under, and then the nose. I'm gonna be using these 2 blush shades. This one is Shy Blush, and then this one is Darling Pink. They both have a little bit of shimmer to them. I like to put on the apples of my cheeks. I just do a little bit on the tip of my nose. This is translucent powder. I'm just pressing this into the skin. And then I'm gonna take another powder, a pressed powder right here. This really helps with absorbing oil. So this I'll even apply like throughout the day, like in the afternoon or something, or evening if my makeup just can use a little bit more powder. And I primarily focus on the T-zone, which is obviously where I get most oily. I also have a highlighter here. Obviously it's kind of broken up, but it's fine. Then take the back of the cheek brush with the angled side, just to do that. My nose, Cupid's bow. To take a smudger brush, a tiny tapered brush. I'm gonna dip into Moonstone, which is that same shade that I have up top. Highlight my inner corner. I'm gonna also use this as my eyebrow highlight. Now I'm just gonna use the same shades that I did up top, and I'm gonna put them down below. Black eyeliner. This I use in my waterline. And to tightline as well. The bottom, and then above. Finishing spray. Sometimes I do my lips before I do the finishing spray. It just kind of depends. And then sometimes I do them while the spray is drying. So I have the shade Mauve Nude lip liner. And this shade, favorite shade. It's called Positive Impact. It was a part of a limited edition one, and it has sparkles on the side. The sparkles really don't show up on your lips. It just looks pretty. Mary Kay, usually every year, they release a product, and then, like, for everyone you buy, $1 is donated to the Mary Kay Foundation, Mary Kay Ash Foundation, which helps support domestic violence shelters, and it helps support research for cancers that primarily affect women. So I bought a bunch of these, and it's my favorite shade. There's another shade called Empower. It's a bright pink, which I also like. Some mascara, Ultimate Mascara. Here's my makeup. I'm getting tired. Should I have another cup of coffee? I don't know. I already had my latte. I actually made that latte yesterday, and I drank some of it yesterday, and I saved it. So I didn't have my full latte today. It's been a little while later, so I ate lunch. Amazing lunch. I had a big salad with some chicken, a hard-boiled egg, tomato, onion, avocado, and then some avocado lime ranch. Anyways, my Mary Kay package came, so I got my toning lotion, which is what I was talking about earlier. Love this. I got some more oil-free eye makeup remover. This is something I actually cannot go without because nothing else takes off eye makeup this well. And I obviously always am wearing a lot of eye makeup. And then my foundation, I got a matte formula, and then my concealer. So that's all I got in my Mary Kay order. I was only just getting a few products that I forgot to get for myself. I had an Amazon package that I got earlier today that had some shampoo for my dog. And then I also had some stuff for my business. So here's some Dofa applicators. It says there's 700 in here. And then I also got some cotton rounds. And they made the box so that you can, it's like a little shelf holder thing. I'm still playing with how I want all my stuff organized. So anyways, for my stuff, I just rip off the tags from the box. That way I can record all my like personal use stuff. Okay, and then after lunch, I was like, I need something sweet. I was in the mood for hot chocolate because I was kind of cold. Like, it's kind of chilly out. The high is only 78. When I last looked, it was 71, which is cold to how it's been. Like, just the other day, it was still 87. And now it's, like, cold and gloomy. I mean, yeah, right now it's still kind of chilly out. But, like, 78, whatever. So, I made a hot chocolate in my little mug. I like to do half milk and half water. That way it's not so heavy. My favorite thing is actually come Christmas time, Aldi has this like white chocolate peppermint bark creamer or something, and a splash of that with it. So good. I bet a pumpkin spice creamer would also be good in here too. I need to message some people and try to get some more of the people booked. And then I have a few customers that I need to enter into my little thing, into my customers. And I have some names I need to put into some campaigns and project broadcast. So that's what I'll be doing for a bit. And then I already started another load of laundry. So in a little bit, I'll start the third load. This person, they already booked, so I need to send them the Google form to fill out. It's a skin questionnaire. So I'll need to send them the link. This is kind of boring stuff. The behind the scenes. Okay. So I had two ladies who I facialed yesterday. So fun. They're actually around my age. And they were just so fun and sweet. So we're doing the Zoom call tonight. It's like Pink Possibilities is what we're calling it. I'm gonna invite them to it because it's pretty much just if anyone has any questions about the business, and we're gonna do a fun like little giveaway. So I am excited for that. I'm really hoping they'll get on. They said they could. Well, one said they could, one said they might be able to, so I'm hoping they both can. And then I have another lady from last week's party. She was really interested in it as well. So now I just need to send them a reminder text because it is tonight. So another one is asking to push back their appointment by 30 minutes. Scheduling people is always interesting. It's a lot of back and forth. Okay, so now I need to enter in her info so I could text her since I did not have her phone number. Oh, one has a birthday coming up too, so she will get a birthday discount. Having project broadcast has definitely helped my business a lot. That way I'm not wasting time trying to copy and paste, especially if I'm sending out something like a mass text that I need to tell people. Like when I send out my magazines, I mean, it's not like a huge amount. I don't have a huge amount enrolled, but it's enough where it's like, oh my goodness, if I have to hand type these one more time, I'm gonna lose it. And it keeps my actual phone not as clogged, because a lot of times I'll like forget to message people because it's all in my text thread along with like my actual friends and family members who are texting me, and it gets lost in all these like leads that I have or just regular customers and stuff, it gets a little crazy. So I don't know if you can see, you can kind of see. You can kind of see a little bit of it, but that up top is my vision board for this year, because Mary Kay years, they start in July. So July 1st is a new year. We're already 1 month in. No, over. So August 1st was what? We're almost 2 months in. It's crazy. So just has all my goals, my visions and dreams for the Mary Kay year and for the future. This is a stand that sits on my desk. The 6 most important things is what it's called. This is a big pickle jar. This is what I use when I do events. You hold a bunch of products and I say, guess how many products are in the jar for a free pampering session. And everyone gets a pampering session who enters. But then the winner gets like a $10 gift card or something like that. $20, whatever. But I usually just have it like this. But it has sticky residue and the label's still on it. So I would like to change that. I'm gonna paint this pink. Duh. I'm gonna paint it pink and then remove the sticky labels off this jar. So that's what I think I'm gonna do.